Oh boy.
April 10th.
I compile these videos and this content in advance so that I'm not just winging it as I stream, so that there's not a lot of downtime. And sometimes I forget what I've chosen. So today, we've got what if Megalodon could take down the Titanic? And you know, usually I watch Brightside videos and I make fun of all the scientific inaccuracies and all the dumb things. But today I thought, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do that more, actually, because that's fun. I like doing that. I understand that the videos are mainly nonsensical and comical, but it's still fun to make fun of how stupid they are. So that's what we're gonna do. Don't hurt me, YouTube comments. Let's see if the Meg could take down the Titanic.
You're on the coast of the Atlantic Ocean,
All right.
in a small port town.
Yeah.
Hundreds of people, and you among them, are going to board the huge, majestic ship.
Yes, I'm on the
It's
Titanic.
3 times as
I'm
long as the
rich.
Statue of Liberty is tall. You can see hundreds of luxury cabin windows on its deck, and the Titanic inscription on the magnificent iron hull.
Yeah.
This day, the famous superliner set off on its first and last voyage from Southampton to New York.
Wait, but I don't know that.
Now,
I'm just getting on
you'll
it.
see an alternate story.
Oh.
You can hear a crew member-
Alternate facts. This is alternate facts. It's not fake. It's just alternate.
The ship sails from Africa to Bermuda, and the cause of its catastrophe will not be an iceberg at all.
Wait,
For
what?
4 days,
They switched the starting location to Africa from the UK, and it. Okay, all right, and it goes to Bermuda, an island country in the middle of the Atlantic. Okay, got it. You know what? It's taking me a little bit. They're taking me out of the suspension of disbelief here. Because, you know, I thought the Titanic went straight across the Atlantic. But hey, you know what? Hey,
Titanic sails
hardest
through
choice.
North Atlantic waters. You're sitting in your cabin reading a book. You're usually asleep at this time, but right now, you're just flipping through page after page.
You just swallow a
close
fly?
the book and look around the cabin. You feel like someone's watching you. You get up and break out into a cold sweat. An inexplicable feeling of anxiety permeates your body and causes goosebumps. You look out the cabin window.
This is anxiety disorder. This is someone having their first panic attack, their first anxiety attack.
You head to the stairs to go out on the deck to see the situation. At this point, the floor goes out from under your feet. A strong push makes you fall. A rumble reverberates through the Titanic.
No way.
You get up and see more and more people going out from their cabins. You run up the stairs and meet a crew member. He doesn't tell you anything, but his eyes are wide with fear. You go up on deck and can hardly see anything. A thick, wet fog has settled over the ship.
So fog settled over the ship, something big hit it. So keep in mind, in this theoretical world, a shark, which is basically just an oversized great white, in form at least, is somehow biting through the hull of the Titanic. Something that it took an actual iceberg to do. Like, sharks can, like, damage wood boats, maybe. That's not a fog. Those are bats. You're right. They used a bat effect here. These are clearly, like, intended to be a bat tornado. Why is this a tornado? Okay, so a bat tornado hits the ship. Everyone freaks out. All of a sudden...
Heads, as if they have a headache. You see the captain and ask him what happened. The captain admits that he has no idea where you are. You see a compass in his hand. The arrow turns in different directions. It's impossible to determine where exactly the ship is now.
Okay, so
Interestingly,
the Megalodon has broken the hull of the Titanic, created a bat tornado, and thrown off the magnetism of your compass. Okay, I got it. It's just some powers I'm learning that the Megalodon has that I didn't know that they did.
you run to the railing at the edge of the deck and stare overboard. Through the white fog, you notice a huge shark fin.
No way.
You haven't seen the full size of the shark, but from what you've seen, it must be as long as a train car.
Holy
The
shit.
shark swims away and grabs the iron hull with its
Jesus
huge
Christ.
jaws.
Okay. I think we might be exaggerating the size of the Megalodon just a little bit. You know, I don't remember the exact size of the Titanic, but I feel like it was a little bit bigger than that.
It seems this huge predator just made a hole in the hull.
No
Only
shit.
one creature on the planet can do this, the Megalodon. It's an
What was
ancient
that
marine.
fin? What is this?
One creature on the planet can do this.
So there's a extra fin here, and it only has one pectoral fin, and I guess this is its pelvic fin. This is a weird... Are these spikes? Are these teeth? What are these little protrusions?
but the ocean is only 5% explored.
Oh, wow.
Here, it's alive and swimming in the mysterious waters of the Bermuda
Why
Triangle.
is this the concept of so many of their videos? Brightside really does have an obsession with the Megalodon. Maybe because it gets them views. I mean, like, how many views does this video have? 162,000? I mean, for having 43 million subscribers, that actually isn't that bad. Or that actually is terrible. If you had 43 million subscribers and you get 150,000 views, you are struggling.
The ship's bow submerges under the water. You stand on the left side of the deck and
Oh
see
my
the
God.
Megalodon bite off pieces of the iron hull. You shout to the people in the stern section that the Megalodon is busy and they have time to evacuate. The first rescue boats with passengers go down on the water. Some passengers just jump overboard. Fortunately, the water is much warmer than the place where the Titanic actually sank. You put on a life jacket and jump too. The Megalodon attacks the ship and drags it deeper into the water. The smell of the Titanic's kitchen must have attracted it. You find yourself among the ship's
The smell of the kitchen?
The Meg isn't evil, lifeboats just look like prehistoric seals from the bottom.
Wow, so true. Based gap. Yeah, no, sharks aren't evil. They just mistake you for a seal. The Meg isn't evil. It just mistook the entire fucking Titanic for a seal. The Megalodon's like, oh, that was a ship? Oh, my bad. Yeah, your kitchen smelt like prehistoric whale. So I kind of just investigated. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. Whoopsies. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Oops, I'm a Scorpio. The concept of the Megalodon sinking a ship and then being like, ooh, sorry, I'm a rising Gemini, it's just that time.
From the side, you see a huge wave growing behind the Titanic. It's about 50 feet high, like a 5-story building. It knocks the ship down as easily as if it was made
so just to recap, this is a Megalodon who throws off the magnetic center of the Earth, can bite an iron ship in half, is the size of the Titanic, and also can smell a human kitchen on a ship. Okay.
The people on the boats calm down. Someone sends a flare into the sky. You look at the ocean and see the triangular fin of the Megalodon.
Okay, but now its fin is smaller than a canoe, but before it was the size of the entire Titanic.
It's the size of a sailboat, and it's coming your way. You row the oars as fast as you can. People are screaming and calling for help. The shark's head peeks out from under the surface. It opens its huge
Do its
maw
teeth
filled with...
overlap? Its top jaw teeth come outside of its mouth when it closes its mouth. Holy shit.
hundreds of sharp teeth. Each of them is the size of your palm. The boat would fit entirely inside the shark's mouth. It can swallow you whole.
No way.
The shark stops and closes its mouth at arm's length from the boat. You can see the water bubbling around you. From the ocean depths, several giant tentacles lash out and wrap around the Megalodon.
Yep.
They pull the shark down.
Figured.
You look over the side and see a purple glow with a black circle in the center. Someone on the boat notices it too. People start screaming, "It's looking at us!" A woman shouts. After a second, you get goosebumps, and a shiver runs through your entire body. This purple glow is something's eye, and the black circle is the pupil. The creature that is looking at you right now is so big that the boat seems like a grain of rice to it. It's the Kraken.
Why is it eating
The
a
giant
boat?
squid, an ancient monster that sank hundreds of ships, but whose existence has not been proven by anyone yet.
Did it just eat the moon?
Fortunately, the boat you're seeing
Hold on a minute. Did the Kraken just eat our moon?
has not been proven by anyone yet. An hour passes, and another big superliner arrives at the wreck of the Titanic. All the passengers are rescued. You look back at the calm sea, at the place where the Titanic recently sailed. You climb aboard the rescue ship and promise yourself never to go on a sea voyage again.
Wow. Beautiful.